Blu-ray beings, Blu-ray Starseeds, do you feel the ascension process, the Great Awakening, more intensely, especially right now? Well, I can tell you that it's going to get even more intense, and you need to be ready for this, Blu-rays. This one is for you. It's been a while since I've done a video for the Blu-ray, so here it is. The truth about being a Blu-ray Starseed that no one tells you. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to work with some of the energies in a practical way. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and I help people to find their center. In this video, I'm going to share with you the truth about being a Blu-ray Starseed that no one tells you, and how to work with some of these intense incoming energies. So, Blu-ray Starseeds are a unique group that are linked to, some of them are linked to the planet of Sirius. And think about the movie Avatar, not Avatar the Last Airbender, but the movie Avatar, those Blu-ray beings, those are Blu-ray Starseeds, the ones with connection to the planet, the ones that are living in harmony with nature. And a lot of the Syrians or Blu-rays are helping to restore balance on the planet. And we were called in as part of some of the 3 waves of volunteers that Dolores Cannon talks about to help with the shift in the Great Awakening, also known as New Earth. It's kind of one and the same. So for those of you that don't know, we're going through a massive shift in consciousness right here on the planet that's been prophesized for thousands of years by different religions, by the Mayans, by different groups. Anyway, we heard the call in the 1940s when we were all chilling out on our other planets and our starships and whatever, when the atomic bomb was going to go off, and Earth put out a call for help for volunteers. So the only way that we can influence the system is from the inside out. That's how we truly make changes, being in physical vessels on this planet right now. And the truth about being a Blu-ray Starseed that no one tells you is that you were called here for a reason. You heard the call and you volunteered for this mission. And I know a lot of Blu-rays have a lot of hard time with being on this planet. And Blu-rays tend to be more watery in energy, more empathic. And you may be picking up on more of the collective at this time. And you may be feeling like vacillating and changing in your energy. You may be going through a dark night of the soul. I believe 2020 is a dark night of the soul, but for the collective. So a lot of us Blu-rays here, I'm sure if you're watching this video that you are a Blu-ray. And if you're not sure, I'm going to link a video below that you can check out to see about 3 signs that you're a Blu-ray Starseed and how to work with that. So Blu-rays, you're connected to the element of water. You're not like your indigo fire counterpart, which is more fiery, which is more like direct. So Blu-rays tend to be more keeping to themselves, more like the water element, more receptive, but you can get out there and you can really, be strong in your element. You're like the strong silent type, the watcher, the one that's transmuting all of the energies for those around you. Someone just commented on a couple of my videos and they said that they were, they felt really affected by the collective energy, and they felt like they were being pulled up and down, like rising in energy and sinking in energy. And the truth for Blu-rays is that you really need to do some inner work in terms of grounding. Blu-rays are really, really awesome spiritual teachers and really awesome, guides for others. However, you need to remember that you're also a guide for yourself. So you can only grow as tall as your roots are deep. What I mean by that is working on your grounding, making sure your diet is on point. I'm working on this stuff myself personally. My energy is up and down for the past few days. My appetite has been weird. My sleep schedule has been off. So now I'm trying to work with the energies so that I stay in balance, so that I can continue to channel for my higher self more clearly, so I can put out more messages and reach more people, not as the hero, but as a guide, because you, Blu-ray, are needed. You are a hero, a heroine. You are here for a greater mission, and that's to help anchor in the the rainbow light frequency, the frequency of planets like Sirius, planets like, Arcturus. And like I said, you may be channeling the energy of like Archangel Michael, even if you're non-religious. So in order for those messages to come through, you have to be a clear channel yourself. And if you're being bobbed around and really sensitive to the collective, which most of the Blu-rays are that I know, then you need to work on rooting and grounding so that you can give those messages a chance to come in clearly and concisely so that you can help to translate them in whatever way that means for you. And you don't have to do a YouTube video. You don't have to do that kind of stuff. You just by clearing yourself up and raising your own vibration, which you're naturally a high vibrational being anyway, and the truth that no one tells you is that you are. And the way to do that and make sure you're really clear is to just work on your own vibration, and then you'll naturally put that out into the world. So the truth about being a Blu-ray that no one tells you is that it can feel like you're swimming in the ocean with no life raft, like you're just subjected to the undercurrents of the collective. And if you've ever been in the ocean, if you've ever surfed or rode waves before, and you've had a wave take you over and pull you under and you didn't know if you're going to survive or not, that's kind of how it can be if you're not grounded and rooted and centered within yourself. So how do you do that? Try eating more plant-based foods. I'm not saying go vegan. I'm saying try to incorporate more juices into your diet. Try to eat more organic, whole, nutrient-dense foods. I'm going to try going to a liquid diet for a little bit and see how that goes, because most food right now is not resonating with me. That's just my personal thing. You have to go within, as always, and do what holds true for you. So Blu-rays, time to clean up your water element, time to work on the grounding so you can give that watery self a place to go. So Earth is like the cup, and the water, which is your emotions, sits in that cup or that bowl. And in order for it to be steady, you have to be steady, and you can take your power back and take charge of that. So Blu-rays, time to empower yourself, time to tune into Archangel Michael, that Christ consciousness, that Buddha bliss energy, and time to channel the energy of that so that you can help raise the vibration on the planet simply by being your natural self. And you're always transmuting. And Blu-rays need a lot of alone time to recharge. You may find yourself just wanting to be around plants and animals and even kids for a period of time. You may find yourself not wanting to be around electronics. So Blu-rays, it's a good time to reintegrate and remember who you truly are. So grounding. If you can tolerate potatoes, if you can't eat them, walk around with a potato or a sweet potato in your pocket. I do that constantly. When I feel overwhelmed, and I ground myself. I stand barefoot in grass, sometimes mud and dirt, just because it feels good, and I really feel connected and grounded when I do that. Try to rest and give yourself permission just to be, and try to find a quiet place out in nature where you can just really stretch out your energy. I find it really difficult to be in the city because I feel like I have to kind of contract my energy because my energy is so vast. All of us are, but Blu-rays in particular have vast amounts of like spirit, aura, bubbles that you have to compress in being in a city and being around people. And whenever you try to stretch that out, if you're around a bunch of people, you may feel like you're smacking into everybody else's crap and not able to really tune in and be peaceful within your own self. So I find that going out in nature, try to go for a hike alone, someplace as isolated as you can get, even for a few minutes, and really stretch out your energy and shake out what's not yours and let go of what doesn't serve you. And you need to really work on boundaries too. That earth element really helps to, helps those Blu-rays, helps your Blu-rays be assertive and say no to the crap and people pulling you off your path. Don't give them permission. You are the center of your reality and you have a choice. And part of that comes with letting go of what does not serve you. And I have a guided meditation with Ho'oponopono that'll really help you, Blu-ray, to let go of the transmuted energy that you're transmuting the energy for the collective, and you need to do some work on yourself. Listen to that meditation for 21 days. I guarantee you, you'll raise your vibration and you'll shift like that, Blu-rays. You're awesome. You're so needed. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. And I can't wait to hear from more of you. What's going on in your journey right now, Starseeds, Blu-rays in particular? Reach out, comment down below. I read all the comments, and you're so needed. Thank you for being here. Peace and namaste.